Donnie Darko. Here we go.
So this movie was made from a choir piece called The Darkest Donnies.
The Darkest Donnies was originated from a England time period in about the 1800s. It was based on macaroni and cheese and Splenda.
That's when Splenda was invented, by the way. But that's another time. That's another story. So the movie starts out, and Jake Gyllenhaal, he just came back from his adventure with his friend in the mountains.
The Himalayan mountains.
Yeah, he was on his friend. If you see the movie Brokeback Mountain, this is the sequel to that, obviously.
Very good.
I think we all knew that.
We should have known that.
So it starts out, and he's in bed cuddling with this monkey kind of bunny creature, and he gets out of bed and runs down the street. And
sprinting. He is sprinting. It's an 800, and he is running for his life.
This is a kind of a combination between the sequel. Luckily, he was outside for this, and
he stepped outside for just a moment.
I think he was maybe smoking a hookah.
We don't know. We're just guessing.
We don't know what happened.
Don't quote us.
Don't quote us. Just go see the movie for yourself.
Please go see the movie.
Anyway, so then he goes to school. And he keeps seeing this bunny rabbit, but he's not really sure what it is. So his parents make him see a therapist. I mean, what parents don't these days?
They say, hey, see a therapist. She goes, okay.
He said, okay, I see a therapist. Then he goes to the therapist, and the therapist tells him to just really, open up. So then he ends up, really getting close with this therapist. And eventually, I'm not going to give away any spoilers.
Don't do it.
But
Not yet.
But they have a couple kids down the road.
There's a few.
There's a few therapist Donnie kids. So what happens is he goes to English class and they talk about all this, and he meets this girl named I'm not gonna give away her name, but then okay, so they eventually find this old woman who's in the middle of the street. Anyways, so, they go there on Halloween because Maggie Gyllenhaal is like, hey, I just got into Yale or Harvard or something. And we're like, hey, we all know that she goes to Yale after The Dark Knight because, she dies and then goes to... Then they go back to Old Woman Whit River's house. So then he wakes up and it turns out he's dead. So, I'm not going to spoil the end of this movie,
Please don't.
In the end, you find out that Jake Gyllenhaal... He's not actually Bubble Boy. That's what you find out.
No.
He has weaknesses.
Yep, many
weaknesses.
Many.
So, in the end, that's all. And I hope you tune in next time whenever I'm a guest star on Crème de la movie. It really is the best movie critics you'll ever find out.
We're wrapping up our second season soon. It's been a great success so far, and as the host, I'm going to give this movie a 4.9 out of 10.
As the guest host, I'm going to give this movie 6 chopsticks out of 7 chopsticks.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Considering chopsticks,